So you actually named three things. We got eBay, Amazon, and what was the third item you mentioned?
Rakuten used to be the old buy.com. They were bought out by a company from Japan, and they are aggressively trying to expand into the United States. I went out to their expo last year, or was it earlier this year, in Las Vegas, and they have really big plans. I mean, I think it's going to be a while before they are much of a threat to Amazon, but it's another channel to sell things on.
So we have, thinking over this, there's several channels for selling. You've got Craigslist, which is, of course, the challenge with it. It's kind of the Wild West. You don't know
Yeah.
who will show up, and then you have to have them show up and buy it, and that's not my favorite. Just because if they're new at it, there's a higher risk of something happening. Either
Yeah.
getting held up at when they provide the product or something like that. Then eBay, which we have the two tiers, the kind of individual sell, and then auctions still there, which I don't think Amazon has auctions, but
No.
in many areas that's dropping in area. The stores on eBay and then Amazon. So do you immediately start with a store or do you just start selling as a seller?
On Amazon, you just start selling as a seller. Their stores have really never come together well. They do have, like, whenever you send product in, they dump it into your Amazon store, but there's no sortability. It just becomes this long list of products over time, and nobody really ever shops there. The key to Amazon are the actual product detail pages, the listings that people see, and really you're competing with the other sellers on price on there. It's a little more complicated than just price because Amazon's algorithm takes in some other things, as proximity to the customer. They're looking to give the best customer experience on every item. So it's not always necessarily going to be the lowest priced item that is the one that's presented to the customer that comes.
In the customer experience, what's involved in that to give, I mean, what are the important things to make sure you pay attention to for the customer experience?
Well, as far as the one who's selling, is make sure that you're selling items that are as described. That if you go on a listing that's there, that what you have is the exact same thing. Because on eBay, you're taking a picture a lot of times of the item the person is getting. On Amazon, they're trusting that what they see in the picture that's already on the listing and the information that's there exactly matches what you have, from the condition to the features and everything else about it. If you're going to use fulfillment by Amazon, they have super fast shipping, so that's not really much of an issue. But if you're going to what they call merchant fulfill, kind of like you sell stuff on eBay, you have to do all the shipping, then you need to get the stuff shipped out quickly, nicely packaged. Whereas on eBay, it's okay to go take whatever old box you have in your house and toss it into. Amazon customers don't expect things to come, with duct tape in a
Yeah,
box that's been around the block a couple of times.
I think I got something in a cereal box once, but it was packed fine. But
Yeah.
it's a ham radio, Morse code key, and a cereal box that I got.
Yeah, that doesn't fly on Amazon. So if you're going to fulfill for yourself, you're supposed to be using new materials and new boxes. Probably the only thing you can get away with is reuse packing material because bubble wrap looks like bubble wrap. So anything to make it get to the customer the way that it's supposed to be quickly, in the condition that you're saying that it is.
It looks like if you've got several things, if you're just trying to sell junk out of your house, eBay is still probably the best place for that, or Craigslist, but have a big guy standing next to you when someone shows up.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then if you're moving to either you've invented or created your own product, and there was someone in Wilson like that. He created a product for his son to rehabilitate his leg using a certain type of backpack and weights, and then he kind of customized it and he was selling it. And now that's his own product, and selling that on that's where going to Amazon to be able to sell directly might be more cost effective than trying to create your own store, your own website, and then drive everybody to it. Is that correct?
That's correct, especially if it's a product that is something that somebody would be searching for already. So if, for whatever condition or whatever it is that that person created it for, if they know that somebody's looking for an answer to that, then Amazon is a good place. Otherwise, you can still put it on Amazon and not have to worry about any of the fulfillment and do your own promotion and drive the traffic over there.
Now, I would assume with a product like that, if you had someone complain or questions, you need to be on the ball answering those, including responding to complaints, just like reviews online. Is that right?
Yeah, there's actually two ways that customers can interact with that. One is with the product. So they, on the product detail page, can review the product. They can ask questions about the product, and you can look and see where that is, where the problems are. Some products you may not want to go to because you look, everybody's complained about it. So it might not be something that you want to have on there. The ratings that customers give to the products will make them show up better or worse in search. So if you have a great product, lots of people like it, it will get shown in search more often than one that everyone who bought it absolutely hated it and took the time to go online and say something about it. But then sellers also get ratings. And that's basically on the customer service, which if you use the Fulfillment by Amazon or FBA program, you're really not dealing with anyway. Shipping speed, packaging, and pretty much some of the things that you see on eBay.
Yeah, and delivering what you said.
Yeah,
that's the big thing.
And the biggest thing there is that if you said that it was a new item, that when the customer got it, it wasn't some torn up, stuffed in a box kind of item, because they can rate you on that.